If you want to travel the world for free but are low on funds, I get it. During my first year travel hacking, I had no room in my budget for additional funds. As you can see, I still have no room for additional funds. These earrings are from the beauty supply store and these glasses are by Quay. I need money for things like living and food and Brandon Blackwood bags. But then I discovered something that completely went against everything I'd ever been taught in life, and I'm gonna teach it to you now. Free travel! That secret led me to a methodology literally anyone can follow, anyone. Follow this strategy and you'll have no debt, good credit, and no reason not to enjoy luxury travel for free. Ignore this strategy and you're literally walking away from thousands of dollars in cash. Like, why would you do that? What's up, travelers and soon-to-be travelers? My name is Kari and this is Chicago Wings. Now, what I'm about to say may be a little controversial, but if you're watching this video, I'm guessing someone in your childhood warned you about the inherent danger of credit cards. The interest fees, the crushing debt, the horror! And of course, they're right. The truth is that credit card debt can ruin your life, break up your family, and induce enough anxiety to send you into premature aging and death. And that's the good news. Pay late once or twice and your credit score will plummet faster than the value of all those NFTs I bought in 2020. For this method to work, you must keep your balance low. Pay it off ideally each month. After all, it's not about how much money you have, it's about how much money you owe. And we don't want to owe anyone anything if we can help it. But let's also not spend our own money when we can spend cash from corporations, okay? With this philosophy in mind, I'm recommending 2 cards with low or no annual fees, large welcome offers, and solid earning rates for points. I'll share real life scenarios detailing how exactly to turn those points into free travel. And at the end, I'm also going to reveal my #1 favorite travel credit card of all time. Now, for those wishing to pay absolutely $0 annually just to carry a card, the leader of the pack today is Chase Freedom Flex. This card has no annual fees. It has a bonus offer right now of 200 to 300 points after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. And the first quarter of each year, it usually offers bonus points for categories such as groceries, gas, necessities you already have to buy regularly. So gas, groceries, and Target spending are bonus categories. But what's a bonus category? I'll break it down for you right now. For the Chase Freedom Flex card, bonus categories are categories of shopping where you'll earn more points than usual. The categories or the bonus categories change each quarter with this card. So for example, in this specific quarter, groceries, gas, and Target spending are in the bonus category. That means instead of earning $1.50 for your $100 Target purchase, if you opt into the bonus category, you earn $5 on that $100 purchase. Now, in discussing specifically cash back, 1.5% or $1.50 for every $100 purchase doesn't sound like a lot. But think of it this way, you're already spending money on groceries and gas. Why not get $600 to $800 to spend on travel at the end of the year from Chase? You're not paying anything for it.
Get that money.
So the big draw for the Chase Freedom Flex card is that there's no annual fee, and if you opt into bonus categories at the top of every quarter, it's really easy to earn points. If you don't know what a quarter is, no judgment. So you want to opt in at the beginning of January, April, July, and October. I had to think for a second. But yeah, so every 3 months. Got it good. Of course, Chase markets this card as a cashback card, but your money will go farther with points, again, combining it with the second card on my list, so let's talk about it. The Chase Sapphire Preferred is a great card for those on a tight budget because the annual fee is only $95, which is incredible according to industry standards. Plus, it's actually gonna pay for itself. When used correctly, it's giving you $750 worth of travel for free annually. What's $95 when you're getting $750 back? The current sign-up bonus includes 60,000 points. That means after you spend $4,000 in purchases in the first quarter, you automatically get 60,000 points into your Chase Ultimate Rewards account. Now, Chase Ultimate Rewards is a special portal that Chase uses for all of their credit card accounts. So just by having a Chase card, you likely have access to the Ultimate Rewards portal. Usually I would say don't buy your flight and don't secure your hotel in the portal Instead, use a travel partner. Chase has partnered with brands such as World of Hyatt. Hyatt hotels aren't even something I would have considered staying in. I usually like small boutique hotels, but once I found out about the World of Hyatt account, seriously, you guys, I'm staying at Hyatt properties as much as possible throughout the year because your points just go so much farther with their program. So summing that all up, the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal actually is a great way to buy tickets. If you're buying an economy, for example, for a flight, perhaps it's worth it. But look at the travel partners. Is there an airline where those points will actually mean more money? Do your due diligence, do a little bit of research, maybe 10 minutes before booking your ticket to make sure you're getting the best deal on flights. I also like to use Google Flights, Skyscanner, and even kayak.com, Hopper, of course, to find the best price for my flights. I then compare that to what's being offered in Chase's Ultimate Rewards portal. Let's move on. That's just a little footnote I want you to know about. Again, any questions, let me know below. Other benefits for owning the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card include an annual hotel credit of $50. Now that's not just any hotel in the world. It has to be within that portal, but that portal is well stocked when it comes to hotels. You'll probably find the hotel you prefer in the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, and you get $50 credit using this card. 6 free months of Instacart Plus. That means a priority delivery. I use Instacart Plus when I'm feeling lazy. It's Chicago, it's cold. I'm using Instacart Plus, and that free membership really goes a long way. I also get discounts on some deliveries, so really check out Instacart Plus. And if you're interested, consider getting this card because it may pay for itself with the Instacart Plus membership. Free membership to DoorDash's Dash Pass program, also caviar, auto rental collision damage waiver. You guys, I recently totaled a car in another country and I had opted out of the car rental agency's insurance.
Baby, I'm scared.
I'm gonna put that in another video. If you wanna know what happened with that, let me know because I'll talk about it. A whole car totaled in another country. Woo, it was scary. Didn't work out. How much did I have to pay? Did I really have to buy a whole new car that I wasn't even gonna drive because I totaled one in a foreign country without insurance? If you want to know that story, let me know. This card includes trip cancellation waiver and baggage delay insurance. Right now, airlines are having huge problems when it comes to delivering baggage on time and not canceling flights. Well, with this card, you're covered. For travelers though, the biggest reason to carry this card is that it offers 3 times points on dining, 5 times on Lyft rides, and also 5 times on travel purchases, again, through Chase's Ultimate Rewards portal. So what do 3 times points and 5 times points even mean? I'm glad you asked. It's simple. 3 times points means you earn 3 points for every dollar you spend within the category specified. And 5 times points means, you got it, you earn 5 points for every dollar you spend within a specific category. For a card that only costs $95 a year, 3 times points on dining, 5 times points on Lyft, and then $750 worth of travel reimbursements, that's pretty great. I don't know another card like that, maybe one, but this is the best. And again, I'm going to tell you why. I would say that Chase's Sapphire Preferred Card is comparable to Capital One's Venture Rewards card right now. And Capital One for the last few years has been building a traveler-friendly ecosystem. Keep your eye out on them for travel-friendly credit cards and even luxurious Capital One branded airport lounges. They're like doing it. Soon, I think they're gonna be right up there with Amex and also Chase. Chase is my favorite, more on that, but Capital One, I mean, I have a Capital One card in my wallet and it does what it needs to do, okay? Capital One is in the competition. However, you've noticed that the 2 cards on my list are Chase, and that's because the Chase ecosystem is unbeatable right now. The ability to combine points, the ability to forego getting cash back in favor of points that equal more money than what the cash would have given you makes it exceptional. So how do you do that? How do you combine points? Why would you want to combine points? Let's talk about it. First of all, why would you transfer your points from the Chase Freedom Flex card to the Chase Sapphire card? Especially since the Chase Freedom Flex card is designed to be a cashback card. The answer is this: more money, more money, more money. And see, that's how they get you. They're telling you, hey, we'll give you $300 today. Don't you want $300? What they're not telling you is that if you upgrade that cash into points, you could get 25% more on average. So instead of $300, what are we getting, class? $375. You know what $75 is? A dinner. Chase owes you a dinner. But when I first started travel hacking, I really wish people took the time more to give me anecdotal scenarios so that I could say, okay, that's my life. I can see why this benefits me. So let me do that for you. Let's say you're going to Target and you buy a television that's $1,000. First of all, kudos to you, because I still got like a 15-inch TV from 5 years ago. So can I come over and watch TV at your house? But anyway, so you done bought the $1,000 TV from Target. At the end of the quarter, Chase is giving you $50 for that purchase because it was a 5 times points category, right? Shopping at Target, right? But if you transfer those points, instead of taking the cash, you transfer those points to your Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Well, now within the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, you are getting 25% more value. Now, that means your $50 becomes $62. And when you look at it that way, you might be like, I'll just take the $50. But let's say you're shopping within the bonus categories for a year. Then you're getting $300 at the end of the year. Transfer that to the portal, and again, that equals $375. Let's say instead of going ahead and buying a flight within the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, you decide to take your points and transfer it to a travel partner like World of Hyatt. Now that $300 could very well equal a $500 a night room. So instead of paying $500, now again, you're just spending money on things you already need. Gas, stuff from Target. We always need things from Target, y'all. Go ahead and just let Chase pay you for making those purchases. Now you're staying at a lovely hotel, $500 a night for free. You deserve, I want that for you. I want that for us. Back up. How do you even transfer your points from your Chase Freedom Flex card to your Chase Sapphire Preferred? I'll tell you right now. First, you want to make sure both cards are listed under the same online account. If you have yet to set up an online account with Chase, go ahead and do that first, of course. Second, you want to launch the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal after you log into your Chase account. You can do this either by clicking on your points, or go ahead and pull down all the information for your credit card and select Redeem next to your points total. Now the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal is open, click Earn/Use. Then select Combine Points. Lastly, follow the process to transfer your points from your Freedom Flex card to your Chase Sapphire Preferred card. We're doing this because the value of points under the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is higher than the value of points under the Freedom Flex card. Chase knows this and they're like, go ahead and combine it under the more valuable option. So we're gonna do it. Thanks, Chase. Congratulations, the transfer is complete. Your points are upgraded. You're earning 25% more than you would have if you would have taken the cash, but you could be earning 50% more. Wait, what? Now let's talk about my favorite travel credit card of all time. This is my default card and you'll soon find out why. I love my Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Now, under the Sapphire name, Chase offers both the Preferred and the Reserve. They have some major differences. I'll explain them. Using the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you earn 10 times points on travel purchases such as hotels, car rentals, 5 times on flights, and 10 times on prepaid dining. Full disclosure, it's been nearly impossible for me to find a restaurant I love that allows me to prepay for my entire meal through the Chase portal. But if I ever find one, I get 10 times points.
For all restaurant purchases though, I get 3 times points, which is pretty good.
The current offer for the Chase Sapphire Reserve is the same as that for the Preferred right now. That's 60,000 points if you spend the minimum required within the first 3 months. That's a really easy number for me to get to. It may be easy for you as well. The value of those 60,000 points changes if you're using the Reserve card versus the Preferred card. For the Preferred card, those 60,000 points, I don't know why I'm talking like this. I just really want you to know this. Those 60,000 points have the value of $750. But with the Reserve card, you receive $900 worth of travel credits within the portal. And that's real money. The difference between $900 and $750, I mean, wow. That might be the entire cost of your car rental for a week. The Chase Sapphire Reserve card comes with a $300 annual travel credit. And this credit is so cool because they allocate the funds monthly. So for example, I have to go through tolls every time I go to work. Chase reimburses me for those tolls on a monthly basis until I reach that $300 amount. I think that's incredible. So the $300 travel credit includes tolls. It also has reimbursed me for my global entry application. Global entry allows you to go ahead and pass up a lot of people in the TSA line and get to your flight faster. It also gives you a known traveler number, which is very useful for a lot of reasons. Chase goes ahead and reimburses you for the application fee of $100 if you have the Reserve card, not the Preferred. And I really can't believe this. It gives me a Priority Pass Select membership, which gives access to over 1,300 airport lounges all over the world in like 600 cities globally. Priority Pass, what they offer their members directly, doesn't even allow you to bring a guest for free. But with my Priority Pass membership through my Chase Sapphire Reserve card, I get 2 free guests. I don't have to pay every time I enter a lounge. And with some Priority Pass memberships, even though you're a member, you still have to pay when you walk through the lounge. I do not, and neither do my 2 guests. So, sounds too good to be true? Well, there is a caveat. The Chase Sapphire Reserve card costs $550 a year. Woo! Not to mention an additional $75 for each authorized user you have. That's a whole lot of money. That's borderline crazy. However, factor in the $300 annual credit, the $100 global entry application fee, and the Priority Pass membership, which is worth like $469, and it's still paying for itself. But you really should be a traveler already if you're going to use this card. If not, if you take 1 trip annually or every 2 years, then I'd recommend choosing instead the $95 a year Preferred card, not the Reserve. But if you're traveling more than 3, I want to say even 2 times a year, if you pass tolls on your way to work, consider getting the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. To me, this is still the best travel card, credit card on the market. Now, I want you, come here, I'll tell you something. This is a secret. I want you all to know about the Chase rule. Some people call this the 5/24 rule. And what that means is that Chase will not approve you for a credit card if you've opened more than 5 cards in the last 24 months. So within 2 years, more than 5 Chase cards, you're gonna get that dreaded denied message. This is not an official rule from Chase. They never issued a press release explaining this. Mostly all the details we know about it are from like Reddit forums, but it's pretty legit. But as a general rule, I recommend not opening more credit cards than 2 a year and spacing that out to every 4 to 6 months, just for good credit health. That also gives you enough time to spend enough to earn the bonus for each credit card you're acquiring. The huge benefit with these credit cards comes at the beginning, within the first year of owning it. And if you are not hitting the minimum spend, usually it's like $4,000 within the first 3 months, you don't get that big bonus that they want to give all new applicants. So I recommend pacing yourself, spending enough to get those big bonuses, and doing that twice a year. Maybe 3 times a year if you can fit another card in. Just make sure it's not a Chase card, big deal. This is also where I should honestly remind you that I'm not responsible for changing terms and conditions. If you want to know the details for each card I'm recommending, check out the credit card provider's website for the most current terms and conditions. So step 1 in my travel hack method is to find the right card for you. Step 2 is to utilize spending on essentials like groceries and gas, things you're buying already anyway. Step 3 is to get the most from your points by combining them under a very valuable product like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Reserve card. If you want to know how to earn the most points as quickly as possible, comment below and let me know that you like content like this, and I'll go ahead and share more travel hacks with you guys. And if you want to know how to pack your entire life into a carry-on while staying clean and shiny and fabulous, watch this video here. Click on it. Watch it. You got it. You know the drill by now. Click on it.